Yo, 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 what's going on, good people? It's your boy Dre, Shango Rising, Eternal Student 318, representing for the YouTube page called Real Life Expression. What's going on with y'all? Shout out to all my subscribers, all the people that have come through to check my page out. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the positive feedback that I've gotten for some of the readings I've done. Definitely appreciate that. Glad that it resonates. So today, this particular video, Taurus. I'm a Taurus moon sign, so I'm pretty familiar with the Taurus emotions and the way that the Taurians, I should say, interact with certain things. So, Taurus, the recurring issue that you have and why, what's the spread is about what's the recurring problem. So we're going to look into ways to get over this issue that you have so that you can invite new experiences in. Okay, Taurus, crack my neck a little bit. So the first question is, why does this problem keep repeating in my life? So the repeating issue is caused by the fact that you're resisting change, Taurus. Again, you're an earth sign. You're logical, you're practical, down to earth. So you don't really, you're not really too fond of change. And this Knight of Cups, it's all about change. It's about ushering in, change and an energy of excitement. So what you have to do is embrace that. The reason why this keeps coming up is because you keep putting it off. You keep looking at it as something that's, maybe not as important, but it's definitely important, Taurus, that you allow that excitement in and surrender to that passion, because that's going to actually keep you as different as it is outside of your norm. It's going to keep you grounded, because it's going to allow you to understand that you can change up things. You can change your mind about stuff and it will still be okay. So you have to surrender to your passion. Sometimes you have to allow that excitement in. So just be wary of that, Taurus. Don't always push it away. Second question is, what is the root cause of this problem? So this is the Two of Cups. I don't know, my light's kind of bright. Okay, you can see it now. This is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is telling us that more than likely the root cause is a partnership of some sort, whether it be, a job, career, or a love relationship or something like that. You have to make a decision. You have to decide whether you're going to be fulfilled, or you're going to fulfill someone else's cup, or you're going to actually work to compromise to get to the middle. But if you just choose to be like super diplomatic and allow someone else favor in a situation, then it's going to, that's the reason, that's the root cause. You have to look out for you first. And I know you're about family, you're about, doing quote unquote what's right. But you gotta do right by you first, Taurus. Now, that leads perfectly into the third card. The third question is, what will happen if you ignore the problem? So we've already identified that the Knight of Cups was indicative of resistant change and excitement coming in. We've indicated by the Two of Cups that there is possibly more than likely a partnership that the Taurus is dealing with. That's the root cause of this issue. So with the Justice card, how it relates to the first two cards of the spread. Once you have not allowed that excitement in, and once you have been over diplomatic and not chose yourself first, you're gonna feel like things are unfair. Things are happening that you don't feel like should happen to you. You feel like you put so much effort in. You feel like you did things right. You did things a certain kind of way that it's supposed to be done, and then you don't get the desired results. So then you feel like things aren't fair, and it causes you to be bitter and close up your heart and all that good stuff, or just not trust. So basically, you have to choose yourself first, and you have to know that it's okay to choose yourself first and to resist, uh, not to resist that change, so that when it plays out, it won't feel like you've been played. So keep that in mind, Taurus. That's very important. So the fourth question: what inner guidance, aka intuition, have I been ignoring that can help out? So the Four of Wands is the card I pulled, and it's all about interrupting your harmony, or it's all about harmony. The four cards, the Four of Wands is a harmony card. It's about harmonious things with your family, and everything is working well. Well, if you ignore the inner guidance you've been getting is trying to get you to that harmony, but the fact that if you ignore it, you're interrupting your harmony. You're preventing yourself from moving to a happier place. So you're kind of stuck there, in your feelings, mad about, um, what's going on. But you have to dig yourself out of that. Like I said, once you choose yourself and allow new experiences in, you'll get on a new wave anyway. So just get out of your feelings, get out of preventing yourself from doing better and self-sabotaging. Just go ahead and do it, Taurus, because you got our willpower, you got the strength to do it. Just go ahead and do it. And last but not least, the question is, how can I overcome this problem once and for all? So the Ten of Wands is the card I pulled, and I didn't mention for the last Wands card, but Wands are battles. They identify with battles that we bring upon ourselves. So how it pertains to this particular spread is, quit always taking the burden for a thing, Taurus. Sometimes things just don't work out, and it's not meant to work out. It's meant for you to go through a certain situation where you learn something and then you apply it in life going forward. You're not always going to be able to fix everything. So quit taking the burden, quit shouldering the burden, quit always feeling like, you have to save the world, because sometimes situations are just meant for them to be what they are. And you got to recognize that, because once you get that understood, you won't have this issue anymore. You're always trying to put it on you. My best friend's a Taurus too, so I understand this from his perspective. He put everything on him. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if it's his fault or not, he's just such a noble person. He gonna put it all on him to make sure stuff is right. But it's not always for you, Taurus, to put it on you. It's not always. So, keep being who you are, but recognize when you're sabotaging yourself. Well, all right, Taurus, that has been the recurring issue spread. I hope that it was informative and that you can get something from it. Hope that it resonates. Um, Again, if you haven't had a chance, please like and subscribe to my page. Leave a comment. If you want a reading, personal reading, I definitely do those as well. You can inbox me on Sean Gold Rising as far as my Facebook page, or you can DM me on Instagram under Eternal Student 318. Again, the YouTube page is Real Life Expression. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, hit me up. Any questions, any comments, any concerns. I'm a pretty cool dude. Chop it up. But until next time, good people, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.